Yeah, this is big brain time.
I swear, I am on the mission to find the worst possible intros that I can do. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream tonight. Guys, it's Monday night. We're back onto the journey into the unknown. And not to quote Elsa in that way, however, we really don't know where we are. We are out in the Ruby Sea somewhere. That is where we left off. But it has been a wild weekend. Lots of things to talk about. Lots of things going on. Hope you guys are having a good Monday and your week will go well. All right, so a couple things that I really want to bring up and talk about. I always like to talk in the beginning of my stream because guess what? I just actually like to talk. No giant surprise there. I was actually talking to Galactic about this, and it's something that I wanted to follow up with you guys on. I actually tried the Final Fantasy 16 demo that they have on Steam. I was just curious. Curious to see if my PC could handle it. That was the main focus. That's what I was after. I was trying to see, you know, how well I could handle it. And first off, let me say, and I don't know what I was expecting, mainly because I saw the action combat and I was like, oh, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. Well, we're seeing you now. Yes, my PC can handle it, and it can handle it fairly well. So that's good. I didn't track like any frames per second, but there's no input lags. There's no, like, we'll say mild stuttering on some scenes. But it was really good. And yes, I changed the lighting. This is actually what my daughter suggested. My oldest daughter suggested that I change the lighting. She wanted gold tonight. So, it didn't die from the demo. Yeah. So, what I will say is, and I talked to, and I kind of made this meme on the channel itself and actually put it in a community post. I needed to make a damn bag of popcorn. Like, right? I had like 45 minutes. I got 45 minutes into the demo and I played actual combat for like 2 minutes. The rest of it, it was just like, I'm just watching a movie. It was cinema. That's all it was. Yes, we are talking about 16. It was hilarious because I sat there and I was like, all right, like, you know, I saw some gameplay and I was like, this is gonna be great. I'm just gonna be able to sit down and watch and like get an understanding, get into the cool action combat. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, I can't believe, no, I can't believe he would say that. He isn't even gonna know. I need more snacks up in this bit. That's how I felt. Like I was less of a gamer and more of a movie enjoyer. Like it was hilarious. And I had to mention that. I just had to bring that up because I was like, that was hilarious. It was really good cinema and it was really good storytelling. If and when I actually get to it, because I do want to see the combat. The bits of combat that I actually got into were intense. That was a ton of fun. That was a lot of fun. However, I also want to kind of make sure that isn't like, that is actually included a little bit more because, you know, I do have to keep it kind of in practical mind. It's like, if I'm just retelling the story, narrating over my own story rather than my own choices and experience, I don't want it to be that boring, you know? 50% story, 20% gameplay, 30% grinding. Okay. Aside from the cutscenes, it was really good game. Yeah, I mean, like, even the cutscenes, and if you guys know, you know, if you played the demo, like there's all these callbacks, which I can say thankfully to the Final Fantasy 14 community, thanks to me playing this game, I know the references. And that's what's so cool. It's like, as soon as they pop up, I was like, I know who that is. I know what a dominant is, right? Like, as soon as the ice started going up, Shiva, I know. I was like, I'm like sitting there, I'm yelling at my computer screen. Dogs think there's something wrong with me. There is, but it was good. It was good. So that was the big thing. I'm gonna have a video kind of like recapping my experience and kind of like my retelling. What's it on Wednesday? I think I'm gonna do Wednesday. I think I'm gonna forego a Lord of the Rings online video this week. And probably get back to that at some point. However, I did want to do that. The demo before I got into the potential of getting into the game. Another game that's been doing really well, and classic Final Fantasy games. There's still so much time. I have so much time. Actually, I have very little, so I'm being precise with what I'm doing. Another game that's doing very well, and I'm sure you guys have seen it all over the place, that it has piqued my interest, is Space Marine. Space Marine 2. Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. That is a game that looks, I should say, fantastic. A lot of people are playing, a lot of people are saying that it's a really good game. It's a shorter story kind of thing, is at least what I'm getting, but the gameplay loop is really, really fast and engaging, and you can amp up the difficulty. So that is a game that I'm paying attention to, I'm watching. However, I think it's like Vezeroth, I was gonna say, I think it's like $60. So like, I'm trying to like weigh out what games I'm going to purchase first. But I will say that that is a game that looks really, really good. I know nothing of the 40K Warhammer universe, like nothing. I played Warhammer, Total War Warhammer 2 and 3. I did play those and learned by proxy, but I haven't played the tabletop. I haven't done any of the paints, none of that. So, tons of stuff going on. There's so many good games in so little itty bitty time. Wait, I like the way that the Kojin turtle guys looked. Yeah, of course. Is the Angry Marines? Yeah, it's good. It's good. Who needs plot when you have anger? Wanting to play 16, but I had to wait for the PC version. Only Final Fantasy game I've played to date is 14. Yeah, well, Mark, you and I are in the same boat then, because I'm the same way. I've only ever played Final Fantasy 14, you know? Like, that's it. That's all I've gotten. It's all the ones that I've done, and I'm obviously still having a good time, you know? Dragon Quest remake. Never played Dragon Quest. I'll be the first one to admit. I know a lot of people, that makes a lot of people mad for some reason. There we go. Had to zoom in. I say that I've never played Dragon Quest. Never done. Did you get the catfishing scene? Yes, I did. That is this Friday's video. This Friday's video, I recap it. I hate that dude. That dude pissed me off. So where we left off, we were here. Goat Setsu just kind of like absolutely walked up to, I didn't look at it again. I want to say it's Yatsetsu. It's like Yatsetsu, the evil lady viceroy that's here. And she was like tormenting citizens, and Goat Setsu walked off and was like, you know, stop hurting these folks, which I've had some time to think in Yatsuyu. There we go. I mean, off of memory, I was fairly close for only like seeing her on screen like once and the last little bit. That was pretty close. But Yahtzee. Nope, Stoic, I like yours better. It's Yahtzee. There we go. Every time she's on screen, Yahtzee. Oh no. Every time, see, I can't make fun of any character in this game because I called Xenos Xena, and I was like, ha, look at his hair, ha, Xena, the warrior princess, and then he whooped my ass, and I was like, Oh, and Warriors of Darkness, called them Warriors of Dorkness, and everyone's like, I wouldn't do that, and then it's like, oh, I'm a jerk. Yeah. No matter what I do. Sue you. No matter what I do, someone's mad. Where we left off is basically we are here in an extended portion of the Ruby Sea, but we are looking to, where is this adjoining area to? We are looking to rally the Domain Liberation Front, and deal with the Viceroy that's over here, because there's no way in hell we are fighting a 15-foot, like sword god who carries around, and everyone's saying it's a golf ball bag worth of swords. I just call it like, it looked like a cement mixer. Like, you know, the ones that you like, and it's like up on stilts. That's what it looked like to me. I saw it as a cement mixer. But like, I'm just saying, like, he just came up and obliterated us, and I realized the problem with me playing a black mage and fighting like this absolute tankable warrior. Take a look to my right. Is he right behind me? Oh, took a picture. Wait, should I like, there we go. My Highlander angles are a little bit aggressive. What? Jack, why am I looking to my right? I'm scared now. Main warrior of darkness uses the designs often called Derplander. Just replace cement with Aether. Okay, all right, that works. Turtle gear. Oh, hey. That's pretty nice, actually. Actually, I like that. I think that's probably the best look for a samurai, though. Hey, Galactic, good evening. Good evening. We were just talking about 16 and all the other fun shenanigans. Oh god, Tartaru's here. Nobody make direct eye contact. I don't have to wrangle today. Yes, so we saw what would happen, and basically Yahtzee went ahead and shot, or didn't shoot. She forced one of the villagers to shoot another one of the villagers, which ended up causing him to have to then prove himself again, and he was told to go and kill his parents. And when he didn't, he pulled the gun on Yahtzee, and Yahtzee killed, or the soldiers killed the guy, and it was just a bad situation. Yeah, Xenos and Yahtzee. I like it. It's gonna stick. It's gonna stick. Completely forgot I was streaming. I was on.
The explanation for the cement mixer is the fact that Garleans are born with the inability to shape ether, so they have equipment that does it for them. The shield allows Xenos to use ether attacks.
That is actually pretty cool. So replace cement with Aether, and I think I think I actually just saw that. Yeah, Bud just put that up there. That's interesting. Every time I'm seeing. See, the thing is that I have to go in and rename these characters my own way so that they are memorable to me. Like, I don't think Papa Meow would have been as cool of a character if I just called him Papa Limu. Like, if I called him Papa Meow, it's like, okay, that's memorable. That's, like, personalizing it in my mind, you know? That's the way. That's what we're doing, you know? MRN, thank you for the donation. Gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. We gotta go find a distant tower, which I was told that this tower, like here in the background, is like, what's it, can't even see the damn top of it, is like a Palace of the Dead 2.0, like the Stormblood version of Palace of Dead. And we just go swimming. We're just gonna swim. Deep dungeon, yeah. Ugh! Can't even look up all the way. It's a very large tower. What else happened this week? Or this weekend? What's it, at least for myself, my father likes to have this huge, big, crab party. Like, we eat crabs, or boil crabs, eat crabs, and do all that. That was the big thing that I did this weekend, where we all got together and had, you know, some really good food, and, you know, the last hurrah before the summer's officially over, because, like, everyone started school and activities today. So Monday just kicked off really, really strong. Sounds like a Maryland thing. You're not wrong. I mean, Maryland, I'm pretty sure Marylanders actually just straight up put Old Bay sauce on everything. I'm just saying that I'm like, I'm not a Marylander, but I'm pretty sure that they all eat like Old Bay sauce with everything. Can someone confirm that? Yeah, but that was the big thing. That was the major event that we did, and we got to hang out, and it was a good time. It was a lot of fun. You are correct. Okay, all right, see? I was fairly close. As a Marylander who doesn't eat Old Bay or crabs. Yeah. Oh, you lived in Delaware, Witchy. Okay, there you go. All right, so what's it? Delaware's like right there next. Okay, yeah, Delaware's like right next to Maryland. So yeah, you would know. Don't know, not American. Well, oh, I had this whole debate the other day. I had this whole debate, and it was over the fact of what do you guys call the pork leavings? Like the fried up little bits of pork leavings. So like it's like whatever's left of the pig, they like toss together and make into this like weird meat amalgamation. What do you call that? No, not pork rinds, not pork rinds. It's like it's hard to describe. They're like little squares. They're like that big, and you fry them up, and they don't really change color, and then you eat them. It's like crackle, scratchings. bacon bits. Bacon bits. No meat for me. All right. Well, we were talking about like what was the great Scrapple sounds familiar. Burnt ends, crack. I think I've heard cracklings before. It's either cracklings or scrapple. It's basically like all the pork put together, whatever's left. They just toss it all together and they call it a day, right? Burnt ends. Yeah. All right. So but you guys know what I'm talking about. We were talking about the proper way to cook those. And I was like, you slap them onto a cast iron skillet, a little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, let those things flip flop, burn them, do them what you need to, and call it a day. Yeah, it's kind of like in a loaf. It's like a little square, and you like slice them up. Burn ends from barbecue. No, then that's not it. You know, I was having a debate because we were talking about the correct way to cook those, and it was like the squares. Scrapple. Okay, so it's scrapple. There you go. But then like I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he had suggested that you take flour and you like batter them up and then oil them and then put them onto like a hot stove. Like it was like this whole process, and I thought that was maddening. Like that's not, in my mind, that's not how you do it. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's already a loaf though. So like, what do you do? Like, how do you cook the scrapple? It doesn't need that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I thought that you just like, I thought it was ready to go. Like, I made it once or twice, but you just like 1, 2, toss it onto a stove, call it a day. Okay, yeah. So we're all talking about the same thing. Sorry, I had to talk about this. Spam or scrapple. I think it is scrapple. I've heard scrapples before. You can do both. It's really, really good. A couple times I've had it. It's so good. So good. But it's also like read the ingredients, and it's like pork nose and intestines, and it's various miscellaneous meat, and then it's like down at the bottom, and it's like it's like the pig's hooves, and it's all put in there, and it's like one of those things. It's the sausage principle, and I swear on my life, this is a something that you can carry to your grave. It's the sausage principle. If you like something, don't figure out how it is made. It's basically American haggis. It's like everything that's together and we just fry it up. But it's like, if you like something, never figure out how it is made. Because once you figure out how it's made, you're going to be like, oh, that's what you're eating? That's what you Americans eat? I love the couple times I've had it, love it. It's fantastic. Anyway, back to the story. Oh, we're talking about the tower. There you go. Scrapple. Hot dogs, yeah. If you like hot dogs, don't look it up what they are. As you are doubtlessly already aware. What the hell? See if I was a warrior, I'd be able to fight this. I'm just saying. If I was a warrior, I'd be able to fight this. Oh, I already instant cast. Look, Mom, I am DPSing. Ah, yes, I did it. Nah, I got a mount. See, I'm learning. Did anyone see that? I used Fire 2 instead of Fire 3 to refresh. The flying shark. She's been around Alfie's too long. Finding out what something is made of is the first step of normalizing the ingredients. The only reason people think certain groups is because they're not used to them. That is true. I watched my sister, when we were growing up, eat an entire plate of fried calamari. So if you guys don't know calamari, it's little squids that they deep fry and they toss it in there. It's very delicious if you get to it. She ate a whole plate of it and was like, this is delicious, until she found out that it was little squids. She didn't like it. Fried calamari is amazing. Mexican menudo. Oh. While going through a revolution. Very American. Valkyrie, you got me. Oh, aggressively American. 90% of my shirts have an American flag on them. Wow. Your guys' mounts all look beautiful. Are these all Stormblood mounts? The ones that you guys are on? These are all Stormblood mounts? Or Fire 1 and Fire 3. That's what I meant. Main, I'm on it. Don't worry. Oh, these are pretty cool. I like these. I just got a giant black chocobo. It used to mean something. Stormbloods are extreme. So what's it? Horses are Realm Reborn. Birds are, or like eagles, birds are Heaven's Word. And then the wolves, I'm guessing, are the extreme mounts for Stormblood. That seems to be the trend, right? Rainbow puppers. Jack, you're absolutely right. It's funny because there's a meme about it, and it's like this kid sitting here and he's eating all this like candy, and he's like, wow, this is great. I wonder what it's made of. And it looks on in the back, and it's like the worst possible death, like stuff that you could have. It's like cyanide, sulfur, you know, like all these different things. And he's like, oh, all right, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, I mean, it's also the same argument for alcohol. Alcohol is a great point. Everyone knows that the way that you're, for the most part, alcohol, your body sees alcohol as a poison. That's what the whole joke is. Pick your poison, right? And people still drink. You know what it is. That people still do their thing. So it is poison. Yes, your body treats it as poison, right? None of these are better. All right, well, let's go. Let's go make some friends with some Confederates. Alcohol is so bad. It's also a blood thinner. Yep. I love that you guys line up while you guys are waiting for me. That's fantastic. I appreciate all of you. You guys are always so damn patient with me. Gotta get this Aether right. There's Galactic, by the way. Galactic, what are you playing? What are you? No. Oh, he's playing as a monk. There you go. Oh, what's this? Is this a... Oh, look at that. It's not a level... Item level 700? Like I know what that means. You and your non-shiny wolf. Actually, in that demo, you do get to see Torgal, which was pretty cool. I like that. Because I'm a dog person. I like my dogs. Eureka weapon? Hey, pink chicken. It would use the marker board. These unused gear parts could fetch a pretty penny. Nice. Get more than my 300,000 stuck at forever. It's so cute in the demo, right? All right, so I do want to point out this. Lise just was like, yeah, I know how to talk to these guys. I was taught how to bow in Eastern. Like, just because you know how to bow and do the customs appropriately doesn't mean that you are like a diplomat. Lise, your first instinct with most things is to punch. That's the bow. That was your ace up the okay. And Lisa's out. Okay, nope, we're all doing it. If she's going... Let her cook. That wrong in the... She's learning how not to punch. She doesn't have any sleep. Hindsight. I can't beat your logic, but I don't like it. Yeah, and he does. He's like, give it a shake. He's got a point. Calf Dad some of this shit. Completely botched that whole interview. Jeez. They're sitting at background music which just wasn't playing during that cutscene. Lise punches things. Alright, where'd we go? Pyro got chests and sleeves for days. Plenty of aces to pull card places to put up cards. Okay, so now we gotta earn the trust of the Confederacy. Studios, thank you for grabbing a cup. Welcome in. All of your dogs are cool, but look at my non-flying dog. My poor puppers doesn't fly yet. He'll get there one day. Can't even get off of here. When did Caffeinated Dad get 2 Alfies? Be like, oh yes, you must be the other not Alfie. Or what do they say, blue Alfie? Okay, so now we're rooting through everything because we're trying to find a problem for us to solve. We're kind of like vampires in this regard. We're kind of like parasites because we need their help, right? We do, which is true. We do need their help. The hell are you doing? And why aren't these men clothed? You guys see this? Like, I had to stop. Oh, okay, so they literally steal everything. They didn't pay the teeth. Got you. Okay. They didn't pay the toll. If you don't pay the toll, if you don't pay the toll with cash, you're gonna pay somehow. Good God, guys. Put your clothes back on. Oh my. Here we go. No, Washiro. Let's go and talk to just pirate things. You don't pay the tolls, then we don't eat no rolls. Don't pay the cash, get stripped down to your hash. I love the fact that you guys are able to come up with these so quickly. Like, that's what I love about this. It's like we start talking about one thing and it's like everyone's got something to say really, really quickly. I'm proud of you guys. And seeing there was no dad jokes about it. Whatever would they pay with instead of cash? Don't make me say it. Don't make me say it. For the sole reason of unlocking the mailman cap, as it is a warrior light essential to essentially a glorified delivery boy at times. Yeah, I can believe that. I can definitely see that. All right, so it seems like their ships need repairing. They have various soldiers who are like nude, or I guess they might be just tourists walking, floating through. I don't know. I'm not asking questions. This is their home. Who am I to come in there and ask questions? You pay with your pirate booty. Now I think it's funny because it's like, every expansion thus far, I feel like I've dealt with pirates. I've only been through 2 expansions, and I feel like each time I've dealt with pirates. Like, have you ever asked where pirates go ahead and get their hooks from? I tell you, it's from a secondhand store. At least they don't own slaves like in Guild Wars 2. Yeah. Sea pirates, sky pirates, eastern pirates. Can't remember if I had clothes or not. Stop picking on poor Ralba. I didn't even pick on him. I didn't pick on him. That wasn't it. He's not a pirate. I think the situation is coming to a head. Great great technically pirates. What's next? Shadow pirates? End pirates? Mexican pirates? When will it end? You know something every retired sailor says? It's long time no see. And by the way, the background music is turned up to 100. There is nothing being played right now. I can't help you guys. You guys just get bad dad jokes followed by awkward silence. That's all you get. And what better way to demonstrate our worth by then seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance. I know that's not what Alice says, but sometimes when I read her, that's how it goes. You know, like, weak, but I'll accept it. Wouldn't be the first time. She has a Western accent, or a Southern accent. We've had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know it won't be the last. See, now go ahead and try to read her voice again the next time you see her. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro. I don't know how to say that word. You two take the east. Good luck. There we go. 16 Cap. You're one trapped in here with me. God's Cap, what have you done? You're making her sound so sassy. Just going to wasp spam. Oh, hey, I did learn the Eastern Bow. There you go. Oh, God. You guys have multiplied. Oh, hey, I leveled up. Yay. I get a new spell? Oh, I did. Thunder 4. Is it E-Bow? Ow. Who's shooting a bomb at me? Ivanov. That's very regal. I like that. You missed. Okay. All right, so now we have to go and basically split up and help everyone with everything as always. Here comes the true errand boy experience of the MMO. Great backdrop for crafting, not gonna lie. Voices, no notes, just as good as Jesse's got. See, I have to explain this to you in this way. I have to read no less than 3 to 5 books for my kids every single night. We make sure to read every single night before we go to bed, and it usually eats up 15 minutes to a half hour of extra time. The kids are tired, but usually it's something fun. Every time that I read the book, it's always taking it to an extra extreme. Like reading, it was a book about it's called I Don't Want to Be Big, and it's these 2 frogs. It's this dad frog and a son frog, and the son doesn't want to grow up. And he's kind of like talking about it and rebuking what is happening to him. And it's like, I read him in a high-pitched nasally voice, like, well, I don't want to be big. And I read it like that. Kids are cackling. And then the dad comes in and he's like, well, you're gonna get big somehow. And it's just, and it's every night, it's a different set of voices. So whenever I read these, that's actually why I'm really liking like reading a lot of the stories here in Final Fantasy, is because when they don't interject their voices, I have to put in my head, there's a monologue playing. And sometimes I want to share that with you guys. There you go. War and Peace. Look at me super quick. Bigger damage, better animation. Love to see it. Okay. Now you can properly talk to Easterns. You there. Aye, you. Have you seen that bumbling clod of an aura? A new recruit I ordered to patrol the northern edge of Onokoro. I can't say that one. Onokoro. Now I just sound like I'm choking on something. He is late in returning. A strange boy he was, quiet, brooding, reluctant to speak unless spoken to first. Better than the fool who never holds his tongue, perhaps. Much as I would enjoy dragging him back here by the ear, I cannot. Duty compels me to remain. You, on the other hand, have no such obligations. You know what? I didn't even check to see if this was... Okay, it is a guy. It would have been hilarious if that was a girl. Let's just go gather up all the questions. Onokoro. Oh no, a core. Oh, good. The dad jokes and like reading books and doing all that, like that's to me part of it. It's just like we have so many books that we've gotten either just by hand-me-downs and stuff like that. You have to read the books. You gotta read them. You got them. All right. What's our character's inspiration? He looks a young kid. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. He's got a sultry voice. I have a job for you, Westerner, if you're courageous as well. On a beach far to the west lies a carcass of a yuki, feathered with some arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you are about it, I should be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in those yuki tails, you know. I don't like this voice. But I say you would need to be a courageous sort, and I meant it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. I made it creepy. Why are you trying to... Like... Dude, are you coming on to me? Like... Alright, there's a third one up here. We gotta go up. We gotta go back up here. I haven't even checked to see if there's any Aether currents. Oh, there's one that's like right next to me. Okay, it's right up here, it says. Boy, that was lucky. It's a good thing I looked. The job of heart... No, wait, it was. And it's funny too, is because it's like, I explain... Really? What the hell was that? Good God, the mount doesn't do anything. That was very convenient. I think it's funny is because it's like, I did watch some of the Dragon Song reprise, DSR, and first off, that is insane. It's like a 50-minute fight or something like that. It's something crazy. And, like, I think it was like, the cool aspect of it is just always the storytelling is like, what could have happened in a fanciful tale, you know? Right? Like, yeah, it's ridiculous, but it was so well done, and it actually like flows so well together, and it's like, but what if this? And I'm like, that's how you do good storytelling that can also be made into content, right? Like I was I was very impressed by the way that was presented and the way that it was created. Very, very impressed. Is this a girl? Yep, she's gonna have a deep voice. Come and take me. What kind of pirate cannot suffer the sway of the ocean? A new recruit from a far-flung shores? Listen well, I have a task for you. Go first to... Why do they give me these names? Go first to Okomoko below and receive of him medicine for men of the earth. Then to Quickscape Pier and the hapless Doman bemoaning his wretched fate. Quickly. There you go. Okay, alright, I guess we gotta go over here. Alright, so basically it seems like we have to do... These dogs keep getting bigger, by the way. Every time that you guys get on them, they just keep getting bigger and bigger and shinier. Sounds like all we have to do is just go around and, basically keep everyone alive and help them out. Medicine. Give me the medicine. Doman, unable to stomach the sea. A true Confederate could raid a dozen ships while in his cups. Mayhap this one will return once again. Okay. So, looks like, yeah, we're just basically on a bunch of errands. That's all we're doing. And so all the pirates have a southern accent. I mean, in my mind, they do. I mean, I'm just saying. Quick, Dad, there's a white elephant gift. Wait, what is it? A southern accent? Curious what they're going to do. Yeah, Galactic was explaining the ultimate, like, cadence to me. And he said that the next ultimate is going to be, I think, Shadowbringers? I'm pretty sure is what he said. I think it's going to be Shadowbringers is going to be the next ultimate. That they come out with. Which, that should be fun. That should be pretty cool. You cast about for the Confederate and nobody's matches his description. Do I have to keep waiting? Oh wait, no. Or do I just move on from this one? Okay, yes, I just moved on. Based Eden is cool. Are created by the minstrel and are exaggerated stories. To be fair, many extreme trials are also on that. Yeah, well that seems like the experience that I've gotten thus far is that when I did the extremes, especially like Thornton Extreme, when I did Thornton Extreme, it was basically... Hold on. I'm getting my face pushed in by these guys. Yeah, but we did the Thornton Extreme, and I am dying. And it was a ton of fun. Yeah. Oh, and I ran out of distance. It's okay. Planned. The Thornton Extreme was just like an exaggeration of the tale, you know, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh dear. Yo, chill. Okay, stay away. Stay away. Okay, you're coming back for more. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, it's gonna be down the line. Bam. Okay. Okay, we're good. Just not trying to die. That jellyfish ran away to get a full heal. What a cheater. Alexander Ultimate and get Alexander combining with both Brute Force and Cruise Chaser into a magic steampunk Megazord is awesome. Oh no, I know. And again, I think that's what's cool is that there's like these evolutions where they take already like designed content and like and arguably really good fights on their own and kind of like mash them all together, and it's kind of like a what if. That's so well done. Perfect Alexander. It's really good. Tea. Galactic was like, do you want some tea? I'm like, no, not really. I'm not a tea drinker, obviously. Where is this dude? Okay. All right, so let's do this the right way. Let's actually kill these guys before they get to melee range. Alexanderville has started working mechanics. It's awesome. No, I didn't mean to dismiss that. Okay, that's fine. I can get him back. Ooh, or Unkyle. Am I missing something here? Pretty sure I've hit every one of these. The shit is that? It's a giant ass squid. That's what that is. That's a funny looking fish. You guys want to kill it? It's a fate. Oh. Immediately starts doing a big AoE. I hope someone's tanking, because it certainly will be me. Okay, I ran out of the way. Okay. I'm gonna eat it. Man award. Big spamming fire abilities. I can't eat that one. Oh, I'm actually getting some decent crits now. Look at that. Could potentially solo most of them. I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, is it time for flare? No, guess not. Okay. I was trying to cast a flare. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to do something cool. I was trying to be one of the cool folks. Big damage. Big damage. I'm actually very, very, like, proud of me understanding the cooldowns and everything, right? Like I'm understanding my rotation. So, like, I need to pop fire 1 to get the reset. If I get a fire starter, I use the fire starter. If not, I just spam cast as many fire 4s as I can get in, right? Okay, ran out of mana. Time to go into into ice. You hit him with the 1-2. Re-upload on the thunder. Hit him with the fire 3. Wait. Then we do the fire 4 again. Really letting go of those procs that we get, right? Can squeeze in maybe one more. Maybe. Oh, damn it. Okay. Then I mistimed that. I didn't cast fast enough, or I couldn't cast fast enough. Bam. Do you not know what a snail looks like? Shocked, not stirred. Hey. Oh, and we got an orchestra roll. This is like listening to a Black Mage friend explain Black Mage. Hold fire starter for after ice phase. Oh, that's a good point, actually. See? Thank you all for helping. I very much appreciate it. I am learning. See? When I can actually sit still and I'm not threatened by a cement mixer filled with swords, I can actually do some damage. I like how that's the only way. There's no in between. It's just... Alright, so I've already checked this. I'm pretty sure I've already checked this. Like... Right, like, he's got to be around here somewhere. Am I not reading something? Search for the missing Confederate recruit. Okay. Where the hell is he? This guy's a pain to find. Okay. All right, so it isn't just me. You see no one matching his description. I don't see shit. Oh, damn it. Look on the beach. I don't know if I did this one over here. God, I feel so slow. And at last spy lurking behind the rocks to the west. Dun 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 dun. How the hell did you see that? There is no way that you saw that recruit from where you were standing. There is no line of sight or no sense of magic. That's some horse crap if I ever saw some. Anyway.
I bid farewell to one of our own, and I was worried she might have lost her way. We laid her to rest in a boat and pushed her out until the current claimed it, for our sea is our home now and ever after. But those sent thither with burdened hearts may drift back to the shore, it is said. Out of concern for her comrade, she strove to earn far more than her keep. She hunted rare and deadly game in treacherous waters and lost her life for it. But my vigil has ended. Her vessel has not returned to Onokoro. She has made peace with this life and placed her faith with us to live on.
Okay, so we just played a really weird game of hide and seek. But that was actually, I still don't, you can't make that make sense to me. I don't know how we saw up and around that corner. Just saying. All right, let's go over here. We got to kill some fish. Finding magic, Aether Sight. Is when you have fire starter and you're in ice phase, you can use transpose and then fire 3. That way decreased state damage from ice will be negated. Oh, that's actually pretty good to know. See, this is why I talk to you guys. Yeah, it's probably Black Mage powers. Little things like that. Yeah, it's I think it's been interesting because as I have played through like Final Fantasy. You know what song? I've actually kind of like created like this personal like little playlist of songs that I listen to now. Like when I'm at work and I'm answering, you know, emails and phone calls and doing all the customer service crap that I gotta do. One of the things that I do is actually I listen to the King Thornton music, Heroes. I think it's like Heroes Never Die or something like that. I listen to that. I have that right there. I'd be worried if my company is like, oh, well, you're on YouTube a lot. And it's like, well, I'm listening to some banger music. I'm just saying. Oh my God. Oh Lord, not a pro. Say, oh Lord, here he comes. I mean, to be fair, it is a banger. You can get this stuff on CDs. Oh, we're cutting up the tail, I guess. Yeah, I guess we are. Happy they're on Spotify. Yeah. Well, it's stuff like that, and I think one of the things that I don't know if you guys do it. I don't know if you guys do it. It's something that I do whenever I'm like playing a game, and I've done this as a kid, and I still do it now, even to play when, especially when there's epic moments. So like that was an epic moment in Final Fantasy for me. Like the King Thornton, the music. I was playing a Dragoon. It was like the stars aligned, right? Like it was like you pulled into the parking spot perfectly. It was the coffee filled right up to the brim of the cup. It was just one of those moments. But I do this with video games, is if I'm having like an epic hero moment and like it gets like burned into my memory. One of the best memories that I have was Legend of Zelda, when I played Ocarina of Time, and it was in the fire temple, and we fought Volvagia. That had a slapper of a soundtrack, right? And then we had a Megaton hammer, which I lost my like little 8-year-old mind, was just blown out. It was ridiculous. But that was one of those moments that it's like, it's burned into your mind. Final Fantasy gave me the King Thornton moment, and it was just like, perfect. Perfect. In every way, shape, or form. Oh, this dude's dead. Every way, shape, or form. It was so good. No bad music in this game. Among the titans of the music industry, composer Masayoshi Soken is a behemoth. There is one I dislike. What? For sleep. Char rock concert music lives rent-free in your head. Twilight Princess was and will always be my favorite Zelda. I actually really liked Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess was actually a really good story, especially with Midna, and then the transposing into a wolf. That was a good game. That was such a good game. Just saying. Gerudo's Valley lives rent-free in my head. I remember I played the, it was a Spirit Temple, right? Spirit Temple, I think, was where we had to Twin Roxia or Twin Roxia, I can't remember the exact name, but it was where we had to fight the two witches and use the mirror shield, which the sword and shield has always been in my mind like that's the perfect hero equipment. You're a hero if you have a sword and shield, right? Twin Rova, thank you. And I remember I would fight that boss. I would save right before I fight that boss. I would go and fight the boss, kill it, turn off the game, come back in just to fight the boss again because I loved it that much. It was like, between that, it was fantastic. And then Wind Waker, I think, is such an underrated Legend of Zelda game. And I mean, like the idea of a story, like, and like being out in the ocean, you're fighting like all these different islands, and it's like the music is just so good, so good. I'm glad I maxed Paladin. It's peak sword and shield, right? Absolutely. Final Fantasy soundtrack, because you get the best minion of a person you haven't yet who's criminally under. I was one of those Sonic. Wait a second. Not even insanity. What's wrong with Sonic? It's like we're all sitting here like, Legend of Zelda. Sonic, like we're not. We're not like, nobody hates you for liking Sonic. Oh man. I just got a Zelda tattoo 2 days. What'd you get, Slinky? What was your goal? Or your goal? What was your? I'm sorry, the Sonic is derogatory. But it's like, why? Why is Sonic derogatory? Sonic was awesome. It's such a good game. We're not talking about Sonic, are we? All of us are hyped for the Sonic 3 movie. Can we just appreciate that the entire internet completely bullied a production company into remaking their entire Sonic movie? That was a magical moment on social media. You know, like, because they came out with that first design of Sonic and we're like, what is this? This is absolute atrocity. This is so terrible. What is this? And then they were like, well, we're getting a lot of negative reviews, so we're gonna step it back. We're gonna push the release about a year and redo it all. And they did, and the movie went great. It was such a good movie, and it looked good, it felt good. The second one was even better. How do you top the first one? You bring back a big bad, you introduce like a potential friend, ally, right? Like, you have all these different callbacks. Sonic 3 has now Shadow in it, and it's like, this is how it's all we're doing. Yeah, no, everyone's already talking about Minecraft. Everyone saw the Minecraft and they're like, who is this for? There's a story about the Sonic movie redo. Landlubber's best mate, a sack full of victuals to help a would-be pirate to keep his insides on the inside. This guy's over here having like the worst time. All right, so we did all the little fetch quests. Go and help him out. There's also a new Lego movie in the works. I actually like the first Lego movie. Like the first Lego movie that came out, that was good. The guy who they hired as a consultant to fix it is like super famous Sonic super fan. Okay, well there you go. That's actually really, really good. But why wouldn't you consult someone like that first? You know, like if I were going to make a movie on like a game or an IP or a character or something like that, I would try to exhaust as much possible literature, personalities, knowledge, people who, because I know that like if I'm making a movie on something that isn't something that I know immediately, like if I was going to make a Warhammer 40K movie, right? Like I would know how to produce a movie, I know how to do it, but let me go and talk to, you know, like all internet personalities. Let's go talk to, like, get in there, read the books, figure this stuff out, get the best information, and then start testing out where it goes. Like, why is everyone always like, well, we know better because we're movie directors? And it's like, horse shit. Good God, man. Henry Cavill's 40K, that would be awesome. Most recent Sonic Mania. So, not what they did for the Halo show. Yeah, basically. Did no research and testing. See, I love how you guys brought up both Borderlands and Halo. But I haven't seen it, and I haven't played it. But what do you guys think about the Fallouts? You know? Like, or the Fallout series. I heard that one was pretty decent. I heard that they did a pretty good job with it. Right? Fallout show was really good. Because of the casting. On how awesome Fallout was. There's a lot of trepidation for like a Dragon Yakuza movie that's being made right now, given the actors were told not to play the video games in the movie is based on. Oh, okay, because that's definitely going to go out well. Fallout, please react on stream. Yeah, Dale, I was going to say, I think you mentioned me playing actually Fallout. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know where to start. I haven't played any of the Fallout series. I've never touched that series in my life. This is not at all.
Oh, this is for the Elise voice from earlier. Clap.
Vernacular. I appreciate that. For the housing or the lease voice. Errors. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because with every passing day, our future grows more uncertain. Hold on, I was told to look at pint size. This guy won't stop talking to me. A strange sigh passes your lips. Have I said something odd? No matter. Thank you again for your aid. Like, dude, what? Are you sleeping up there? Is that just how tall you are, or is your character watching me? No, your character is watching me. Altaru has found me. Ugh, come on, Big Guard Sorma, you can fly. Guess I never played Fallout 2, 3, and 4, or New Vegas. Yeah. It's a fine place to start and finish. Yeah, I think, Dale, that's the one that you mentioned to me. Did you find him napping on the beach or some such? Okay, I've made all my gold back, or my guild back. We're good to go. Heard it crashes a lot. There's I mean, there's a bunch of games that I want to get into and play, and I think part of it is because of the way that my channel, I feel like, is shifting a bit. Like, I know a lot of my base of the views that I get, like, we'll say, like, every day or per hour, is because I made like 100 or some odd guides on Guild Wars 2. And, like, if you guys have played in the Guild Wars 2 realm, you know that's, like, you've seen Caffeinated Dad before. Well, one of the things that I actually really have been enjoying, especially doing kind of like my retellings, is actually like just playing the game instead of talking about, you know, all this and that and do that, is playing the game and then having these reactions. Like, I'll be honest with you, I only played an hour of the Final Fantasy 16 demo, and it was fun. Like, there was a couple of moments where I actually like laughed out loud because I was like, oh, what the hell is that? But it's, I don't know, it's like one of those things. So yeah, I'm playing the MMOs and all that, but I'm also looking at RPGs. You know, I haven't written off Baldur's Gate 3. There's just so much going on that I'm like there's so much good gaming out there, and I think I enjoyed so much more actually just kind of retelling it my way, you know? Something like that. Haven't had any issues with the playthrough. Fallout is that it could go anywhere. Being an open world game with many different paths the hero can go down. The show also kept with the lore, or which made us gamers care about it the most. Yeah, absolutely. Cannot wait for you to play Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Baldur's Gate 3 is good. My one playthrough was 200 hours. Yeah, well, and that's the thing though, is that like the average playthrough is like, let me put this into perspective, guys. Since I edit my own videos, I write my own scripts, and, you know, I'm doing all these other things, I have a set amount of gaming time that I have per week. And if I was going to do like a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, it could very well, if I did one video a week on it, right? I just played for an hour and a half, something like that. Like, it could very well last an entire year for one playthrough. I would actually, but that's only if I did, you know, like one video a week. If I did like 3 video weeks, yeah, like it would be, and that's why some people are like, man, you're only in Stormblood and you've been playing this whole year. there's a bit of work that goes into it, you know. Fallout TV show did not follow the lore. Divinity 2 Original Sin, that one keeps popping up, and that looks, oh shit, I misspelled all this. Okay, we're good. On a related note, do you continue to play Elden Ring at some point? I want to, but I'll be honest with you, it isn't as beneficial for my time right now. With me having a focus of mainly the MMOs. Now, if I had like more of a we'll say a wider audience, I think that would be a larger consideration. And this is just me being honest. Is that if I, because I play mainly MMOs, Guild Wars 2, Final Fantasy, Hercules, thank you for grabbing a cup. Because I play those two almost primarily, and, you know, Lord of the Rings here and there and stuff like that. When I started playing a Souls-like game, it didn't really sit with the audience that was already there and established, you know? So I haven't written it off, but, you know, that's something that I have to kind of consider when I'm talking about like what type of content I'm going to do. I think I can probably get away with Final Fantasy 16 because I already have a 14 or Final Fantasy 14 base anyway who would be interested in watching that game, plus anyone who does just enjoy RPG type gameplay, you know? You're only in Stormblood. You play about 4 hours a week. You could bust through, sure, but not on stream. Yeah. Well, and it's also, I don't want to miss kind of like anything that we're talking about. Like, I don't want to, and I've said this since the beginning, I don't want to rush. Like, it took me like, I think 200 hours and that was only getting through A Realm Reborn. Okay, so we've appeased all the people. So now let's go get Alisae's stones. Did Alisae grow some stones? I mean, if it were between her and Alfie, I would say yeah. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Yarase. We made Baldur's Gate 3, make them cool, gotta. Near raids are somewhat, sort of a challenge Calf would want. Don't skip them. Yeah. I'm sorry, what? Am I wrong? I mean, to be fair, like, Alisae is playing more, the more aggressive character, and then she was also the one who went and fought, you know, like, a still regenerating primal. Just saying. What did Alfie go and do? Oh, he just went and mucked up being a braid captain. Gold turban. Okay, so now we gotta go and kill some, we gotta go kill some sharks. I guess they're the land sharks. Always the rugged one that shot. You can get all three of all for stones for completing this too. Identical twins are biologically the same sex, so surely. I'm not getting into it. I don't even know if I'm running the right direction. No, went the wrong way. I said what I said, so, and I meant more that she has the gumption that Alfie lacked. Alfie lacked for a long time. He's kind of getting it. But again, he came across the scene, immediately got like face slapped by Hancock, which was hilarious. Immediately, Hancock was a cool character. Start throwing those fades. I was zoned out while reading Facebook, and that just made me choke on my. Always be prepared. Boop. Is the brain Alcee is the brawl? Yep. Before you do a crossover raid, I'd love to see Calf Dad recap his playthrough. What's it? Rotting fish. That's actually a good point. Wait, nope. Always cast the wrong spell first. How to play Black Mage. Oh, there's only one? Oh, okay. I was expecting more. Actually, if I were going to drink like any type of alcoholic beverage, I would say that land sharks are probably one of my favorite choices. Jimmy Buffett, man. If you guys know, you know. Oh, hey, look. It in Cascade doesn't exist. It's a fever dream to sleep-deprived Lord of the Rings fans. I actually feel bad because it's like I've even said it, like Lord of the Rings Online, it has been actually a really good, just fun game to play, just like passively on my own, you know, like I enjoy the solo kind of like journey of myself. And it's funny too, is because it's like, there's so many people who are like, you could tell, like it's very much the same way that when I started playing Final Fantasy, like I started playing Final Fantasy and there were people who were incredibly adamant, like right on my first video, who were just like, you know, oh, this game is great, you got to do it, and like they were so dedicated to it. And a lot of the people who do Lord of the Rings Online as like a very fan favorite type, we'll say, of video game because of how lore accurate it is, like they were just appalled by Rings of Power. Like, Rings of Power was apparently so terrible. Like, and I'll be the... Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, sorry, folks, we're heading right the wrong direction. I started monologuing. But I heard that it's like such an affront to any type of true Lord of the Rings fans. Now, I'll be the first one to admit I haven't read the books, so I can't give you any kind of the lore accurate stuff. However, I can also see it, you know, like I don't have to read all the books to understand that Tolkien had a very big point to making the mud or the orcs and goblins like spawn out of the mud as like the haters of man. Like that was their focus. Like they came out like wanting man flesh. Like literally that was like their thing. And then now you're trying to like kind of humanize them, which I didn't like. Doesn't pay 3 Rings of Power. Yeah, I don't know. That's true. It tries to be Game of Thrones too much. Oh, look at this dude. Oh, he's red. Okay. Ninja Turtle. I think I casted a Fire 3 there. Ice ball. Got man flesh. I wasn't trying to start anything with the twins. Sorry, I was just making a... And you got to understand that like there's some people, whenever you create any type of content or anytime you say something online, there's always going to be that one person. There is always one person who will just like look at it and be like, I effing hate you. Like, that's it. I swear to God, you do any type of online content, there's like, and there doesn't even have to be a reason. They're just like, yeah, I just don't like you. I just don't like you. And it's like, no matter what you do, that's what happens. Like you say, what's it? Bud, you would get this one. There's a content creator for Guild Wars 2 and his name is Muckluck. And he put out a video, which I thought was actually absolutely perfect. He was like, if I go on to Twitter and I say, I like waffles. That's it. That's all I will say. I didn't just say I like waffles. What I said is I like waffles and I hate pancakes. I hate crepes and everything else is bullshit. Like that is what happens when you have an opinion online. You can't do it anymore. It's impossible. I miss the Mordor games. They were so good. Meat is back on the menu, boys. Italian didn't deserve the betrayal. They could have made an alternate timeline where it wasn't canon. You know what? That is actually a game that I have both of them. I have Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor. Is it Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor? Yeah, I have both of them. I've gotten them both on sales. But crepes are crap anyway. Just straight up, the people will say is like, I like waffles. Oh, so you mean why do you hate pancakes? Yeah. and you know what? Like at first it really bothered me. I will admit, when I was starting out on the content creating journey, I was like, I would look at those comments. I would get 100 great comments. Hey, great video. Thanks. This was helpful. And then I get the one where it's like, well, actually, I don't like you and I don't like your face or something. And I'd be like, huh. But why? Like it was a hurdle to get over. However, now I've gotten to the point where it's like I post my stuff and I was like, yep, someone's gotta be pissy. Shadow of Mordor. Could have been Shadow of Gondor. The Nemesis system. I've seen the Nemesis system. I've seen like bits of it. And I have both of those games. Haven't played them. Guys, I tell you, I have such a backlog of games that I should probably play through. We did too our fair share of beast culling, though I think Lise made a stronger impression when she bested a drunken pirate in a sparring match. Fastest knockout to date, I'm told. Alright, so Alice A got her stones. Yeah. Make something for everyone, you end up with something for no one. Thank you! Perfect! Won't let anyone use it and they aren't using it. Yeah, right? Oh, that's not going out there. They're not going to do anything with it. Heard it takes most content creators 10 good comments to offset one negative one. Yeah, I would say that that's fairly accurate. And at first that was the key, but then it's like, then I have like one where I do an opinion where I'm like, oh, Janthier Wilds is a perfect example. I had a couple of these. I was like, yeah, I actually really like this open world meta. It's basically an open world event. All the characters come in, you do your thing. Cool. This looks like fun. And I was like, yeah, I had a good time. It was pretty insane there for a minute, but that was all right. And it's like, I do that, and then then I have one like person's like, but what's so incredible about it? You just have to fight these two bosses at the same time. That's hardly unoriginal. I think that you're just having this take because you just want to get clicks and, you know, to hell with your dog. And it's like, that's the kind of hate that you get. I don't know how you can hate this dog. She's asleep, but I don't know how you can hate the dog. But it's like, I always, at first, I always reread and I had a tough time with the negative comments. Now I've gotten them as an eventuality. I will get negative comments, and you just deal with them. You know, it's just like people are going to be pissy about whatever they want to be pissy about. You want to post this because you want clicks. Duh. Someone's hating on boots. Absolutely. Yes. Future graphics update. I saw wild comments saying that anything that 6.0 because they wanted the demos because it was selfish. Just liking things for clicks. And it's like no matter what you do. No matter what you, oh, by the way, say hi to Oni Demo over here. He's wandering by. Look, there we go. He said hi stream. Looks like a warrior right here. There he goes. My hero. Okay. You get the people with needless hate. It's part of being online, you know, right? Like if you're gonna be online, you think any of these scions are allergic to peanuts? If anyone is, it's Urianger. I'm sorry, that boy does not get enough sunlight. I'll be the first one to admit, and I'll die on this hill. Urianger, if anyone has an allergy, Urianger does. There's my TED Talk. Skoo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, so we went around and impressed everyone. That's another example of something where our minds haven't caught up to modern society. Then you tell people that call you out for being one. I think I was actually running a bit late tonight for stream. Everyone went to bed on time, and I still ended up getting to stream late. So that was on me. Is our expert tax fraud? Tax fraud, are you here? Naturally focus on a biological trend.
Our most compassionate acquaintances return. For your deeds, we owe you many thanks.
Cool. Join our Cool Kids Club.
But something tells me our thanks are not sufficient. The strange thing is, I was certain you understood our position. And yet here you are with that same look in your eyes and those same words upon your lips, I'll wager.
Nod.
I speak only the truth. The Confederacy will not be spared Yotsuyu's wrath. You have always known this, that one day you would have no choice but to stand up to the Empire. I say to you that day is today, and come once more to ask that you join us in the fight.
Orangutan is allergic to speaking in plain English. Can you guys hear that? You guys can hear that, right? It's turned up.
How convenient that recent events should lend such credence to your claims. Tell me, do death and destruction always follow in your wake?
Yes, they do. Thank you for asking.
They had no part in it, Tansui. You know this. We all know this. They came and took our Doman brothers. They will torture them for her sport. Murder them for her satisfaction.
It's like I showed up covered in blood and be like, what gave it away? They came.
So we attack and get butchered for our trouble, or do naught and let them have their pound of flesh. If this be our choice, I say we suffer the ignominy. We endure. We survive. There is no better path. Until the day our enemy is grown weaker and we stronger, there can be no retribution. We will wait for a sign. Such is the judgment of the Confederacy.
So that's it then. You're just going to abandon them to her.
Oh, get it. Get it, Lise.
They'd die for you, you know, for the Confederacy. They would die for you, but you wouldn't even think to risk your lives for theirs.
Oh. How many bones did he have in his knuckles? Good God, that was audible.
I have one last idea, if you will allow. I'm afraid it's not very good as ideas go. It's exceedingly reckless, in fact, and you may well come to despise me for ever having suggested it. Assuming we survive, that is.
Yep, we're doing it. Alice, I like you. You're the better twin.
The question being, do you trust me?
Yep. Yep. I say less, Queen. Do you even need to ask? No, you were my spelunking buddy in the coils.
We can't stand by and let innocent people suffer, here or anywhere else. I'll do whatever it takes.
Then let us roll the dice.
Hell yeah.
If it's a sign you want, we shall give you one. One rousing enough to make you drive every Garlean out of Isari without a second thought. You are wary of invoking the ire of the Imperial forces stationed in Doma, correct?
Our boy daughter. Red Alphino is very good. Carried by Alice and Brosetsu.
Know then that once we have rescued our comrade and freed Isari, we mean to liberate the nation as a whole. You will doubtless require assurances that we are capable of achieving this, and that is only fair. Accordingly, we shall demonstrate our seriousness by depriving the Garleans of a key ally, the Kojin.
What, the three of you, just like that?
Bitch, do I have to repeat myself? That's right, Stash.
Actually, my esteemed colleague here will attend to it on his own. But the how of it is not your concern, only the outcome.
Like, everyone's like, how are you going to do it? And it's like, I have all my Black Mage cooldowns ready. And then there's a 2-minute window where I'm incredibly vulnerable.
If we succeed, you help us liberate Isari. If we fail, you lose nothing. A simple enough wager, if you have the stones for it.
She just said that he has no balls. That is her saying that she has no balls. Like, you heard it. You heard it. Like, Alice A. Stones, you guys are like, ha, Calf Dad's being funny. No, they're talking about her having the balls to stand up and do what's right. And look at this guy's goofy face. She's sitting there and it's like, oh, I guess all these pirates have no balls. God, I love Alice.
She does make it hard to refuse, does she not?
Damn, she's so cool. She is assassiness. She's so good.
Words are air. We will weigh you by your deeds.
Weigh us by our deeds. You should see it nod. Balls, balls. None of boys were going in. I love the fact that like she's like whispering to me and she was like, do you trust me? And I was like, say less, Queen. Oh, shit. Come on, let's go. Under the sea, under the sea. Ooh, that looks nice. That's gonna be an upgrade for my Dark Knight. Hero been a member for 2 months. Thank you very, very much. Alice is 100% our daughter. Our daughter. A wonderful character. Lady. Better twin. All right, so we got to convince the Confederacy to help join us. Don't autocorrect. She's a one hero. How's the dark looking? Dark is very good, actually. Should be actually a mild upgrade to be sure. Schlunk. There we go. Level 62. I have the whole bar ready to go. I'm gonna have to at some point come in and not only do my quest, because I'm caught up to level 60, but I haven't done any of the Stormblood stuff. But I am basically preparing myself for level 63, so I can at least be there. I'm ready to go. I don't like when you say, uh-oh, Jack. That's always concerning. What is the name of this quest? I'm sorry, what? Does this say pulling double booty? Did I see this right? Come on, come on, come on. I'm pretty sure this quest is pulling... Get the hell out of there. Get out of there. Come on. Get out of there. Wait, hold on. Pulling double booty. I saw it on the map. I had to go and double check. Oh. Yeah, also, it's pretty cool. Apparently synced up with the MSQ to allow, with a fellow Sprout here. Emma, who's a fellow Sprout? Wait, hold on, Pine Size, did I miss something? Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go. Okay, give me a sec. Must be a man of Eorzea. All right, let me come and find you. I'm guessing you're up here. Should I be concerned? Caffeinated Dad, the end of the world. Now, Caffeinated, do me a favor and meet with the chief, would you? Alright, so that one's for the Aether. I think this is the Aether spot that I'll have to get first. Alright, let's see. I gotta find Pine Size. Pine Size, are you still back up there? It's Phoenix, wherever. Why ever would you need to be concerned? Many reasons. The fact that she went out and got a doll, because I was like, I did the anti-tower, and I was like, man, those dolls are creepy. And then it was like the next stream, there was like, she's in a barrel. The fact that she fits so well in there is actually pretty impressive. Oh, hey, Chief, did you get your latest shipment of Lala Fells in? Oh, yeah, I haven't got in check. Hold on, let me... Oh, all right. Yeah, no, they're here. They're ready to go. The Uppie's face. All right, that was pretty good. I am sorry that I missed it. There's a lot... I'm trying to get all the stuff. There was a quest that said something about booty, and I had to go and check it out. Just... dad things. Let's see. We need to go... Lise is down off over here. All right. Why most of you abandoning this? Get back in your barrel. Truly make him look like a pint. Booty's worth it. Fair. See, you guys know. I saw booty. I had to go. That's stuff to do. I don't know. Oh, caffeinated. What is it? All right, so she's sad because she doesn't feel like she's actually like involved in any of this. Like she's not really helping, you know? Coming up with the quest names. Chests are overrated. True pirates have their booty so massive they fit not in any barrel. What her nuts in the Hildebrand quest, but I'm stalking you. Fantastic. Wait, so is this like that Lala fell that's tracking what's it, Hildebrand's assistant? Apparently is all the way back to A Realm Reborn. Like that one. Nashu, thank you, Jack. Nod. Beloved one brain cell creature. And more known of her because we spotted him. Always watching. You were my Nashu. I hope I have more brain cells than just Nashu. I'm just saying. Get shot up to the moon in 1.0. Possibly the dumbest character in the game, and I love her. Everyone loves her. Oh, hey, look, we found a bunch of bodies. Fantastic. Oh, there's the Lala fell scream. Look at that fancy hat. I have it off. Very impressive fancy hat. Are those blue males? Blue males what? These are just a bunch of dead bodies, to be fair. She's simple. Hey, Redrick, thank you for the pop in. I appreciate it. I am having a good night. It's more of a chill kind of like farting around night. We're just working on our quest. There's a lot of back and forth fetching and stuff like that. We're trying to make the best of it. Actually, I did think about this the other day. You know, like, it's really kind of conceded that the planet Earth wins every single Miss Universe contest. The game's definitely rigged. I'm just saying. Oh, this is for the Aether Current. Okay, well, this guy's about to kill him. Why did... They gave them robes, but they took their pants off. They gave them robes, no pants. Explain that to me. How does that make sense? Why is it that these pirates keep like taking all of the people's clothes? It's not just me, right? I'm not the only one who's like a little concerned about it. Hey, Nino, hope you have a good day, buddy. Glad to see you. Hope your work is well. You say it like it's weird. Bloodthirsty pirates. Pants are for the teeth bayers. Short kimonos, not robes. Okay, excuse me. Short kimonos. No pants, though. Would you run away with no pants? Or after the booty? See, look, it's like a downward trend. Like, I made that one statement. I was like, huh, why don't these guys have pants? And it's like, the comments just go straight to. Fabric is valuable. They're wearing boxers. Gives you a bedtime I cannot stay. Oh, they just got their faces kicked in. Get up and start walking. Have a good rest of the stream. Jared, I hope you have a good one. Think you're back in, are you back in school? Are you still in school? Think you're back in school now? If you are, best of luck with dealing all that, because good lord, I cannot do any more schooling. I am done with school. Is rejecting the establishment of pants. Pants are a manner of confining us. You don't wear pants with kimonos. If you wear boxers, what is it, like a kilt? What's up? Our levy, the ruby teeth, give us more than we ask. We might even provide you with men to guide your ship through difficult waters. For as far back as anyone can remember, the system has been in place, enduring even after Doma was occupied by Imperials. While the Empire has always shown little interest in our activities, with Yahtzee's rise to power, that has changed. Okay, so we're gonna go help establish a trade route. I should probably get that delivery man hat that you mentioned. I'm just saying. Most lower and middle class people in historic Japan used to wear short kimono or fudoshi things, thongs. Pants didn't really exist outside of a soldier armor. Oh, okay. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I did not know that. Actually done with school now and started a job. Unfortunately, I have to wake up early for it, so it's going to bed shortly after you start streaming. Jared, listen, I understand, and I just appreciate that you pop in. I appreciate anything that you guys do. I've always stressed this, and I will continue to always stress this. Like, I'm a very easy person to, like, you know, appease. Never feel like you're obligated to come and see me in either in my videos, my live streams, nothing like that. If you have your own life things to do, go do them. I get it. I have my own life things that I have to do too. This is meant to just be fun and hang out. So if you have to wake up early, I salute you. Get some sleep, get some good coffee. Nod. All right, so he's gonna shotgun us all the way back to Kugane. That's not where we need to go. We will go back there at some point. Looks like we are going swimming, boys. Can we take a boat? Under the sea, should really take a boat. I wake up at 1:45 a.m. to torment you. Pine size, that is a different level of commitment. I'll be honest with you. I appreciate it, of course I do. But that's incredible. I'm thinking about going to bachelor's. Just got my associates this May. Job market sucks. Emmy, if I may, what'd you get your associates in? We're swimming. We're doing the swim here. Commitment or crazy. It's a fine line. Well, that's like I remember I forget who I was talking to. I was talking to someone about the difference of excitement and anxiety and just how fine of a line those are. Like it's like so narrow. And I think what's his name? Oh, is it underwater? Is it underwater? Where the hell is it? It says it's right here. Anxiety and excitement are so close to one another that it's like, it's actually like crazy to sit there and think about it. And I think Jim Carrey talked about it too. Jim Carrey had like a whole lot to say on that, and I think that's true. It's like you can be so excited for something that it actually gives you anxiety, which is wild to think, you know? Go to the island and look for a cave. Ah, okay. I'm guessing it's underwater. We discovered a new location. I need to go this way. Marketing, graphic design. That's a good field to get in. And again, I've stressed this, man. Like some of the craziest things that I've seen, like is not utilizing or not or getting like a bachelor's degree or higher education in fields that require a ton of education or don't really have to pay out. Like I talked about a friend of mine who went in for her she had a bachelor's degree in like it was like a bachelor's degree in English, and then she went further for a master's degree in like it was like archiving or something like that. It was something with libraries. and she ended up going to her master's degree in a place where it was like super expensive and everything was put onto the loan for the schooling. And then the first job she took out was all the way back to a place that had like the lowest income for that particular position. Like it was just crazy. Like just going back and forth. And if you're going to go for education, I would say you will always find work if you do something that is like very well wanted and incredibly useful, you know? Like I look at like something like finance. It may be boring, but it's very useful. So there's usually a lot of really good work for it, you know? Nicole, you have a good night. I hope you have you get some good sleep. You take care and do all that. Boop. Shout out to Zion Free Company. Let's say genealogio? I'm terrible at names. Working on my bachelor's degree in accounting. Like something like that. Like you're providing like some type of service or something like that. And I think those are the ones that end up doing the best. Thankfully, I was able to get an assistantship to fund my master's, and current job pays me enough to make rent. Hell yeah, there you go. It's not just art; it's a lot of social media and content marketing. To say social media marketing in the overworld of catch stream. Yeah, I see them. I shouted out the Zion Free Company. It's interesting because even with my bachelor's degree, I realized, because my bachelor's degree was technically in like exercise science, and then I had to go for my master's degree, and my master's degree was essentially like physiology is really what it fell down to. And it did prep me to get a better job and sustain that job for a very long time. However, if I just would have stopped at my bachelor's degree, the highest GPA person in my class, she was like crushing it at exercise science, did so great. She works as a flight attendant now. It pays better. And that's the unfortunate part. Like if I had to go back and think about it, like I really liked the exercise science, I really liked the field and all that. I was just incredibly lucky and fortunate that I found work that wasn't either soul draining or it wasn't just absolutely all over the place, you know? Rahendro, you have a good night. You get some sleep. Hope you get some good coffee. All right. I'm not saying it's easy, and there's a lot of times where it's like, you know, getting a degree in something that isn't necessarily super exciting isn't the case. So it's work. I mean, work is work is work. Really. What's going on, Sixth? Hope you were doing well. We're having the talk about the philosophies of working and choosing a higher education to oh wait, no, we gotta and the ins and outs of higher education. BA in animation, and I currently work at a clerical desk job. It's funny because like I've even joked with my wife, and I was like, look, you know, if our, you know, daughters want to have like that really good job and that's what they want to do, honestly, like I see so many trade jobs, especially around where I'm at, so many trade jobs that are open. And I'm like, they will literally pay you. I tell this to my nephews all the time. They'll pay you to learn the trade so that you can make money, and you make really good money. It's not a glamorous job. It's not like this super fancy anything, but it's really, you can make a lot of really good money, and there's a demand for it. That was a long conversation, I'm just saying. Boop. Oh, this is kind of fun. Oh, I failed. Get better pay to support your passion is the way to go. That's what I'm saying. In fashion design, and I work in a retirement industry. It's like, it's funny because even though I understand that like people can have their passions and that's great, sometimes the passions don't really just pay. I'll be honest with you. Not physically capable of doing trades. I can understand that as well.
I see up ahead?
Oh. Voice acting. Oh, this is pretty cool. Guys, it's turtle time.
Appear to be standing inside a giant bubble. By the 12. I think we're on the seabed.
$1,000 a day shingling. Onokoro. Radical, bro. Please close your mouth.
Well, well, I thought I heard familiar voices.
Hi.
Soroban, what are you doing here?
This is my
what
home.
A curious question. I live here.
Then this is the home of the Blue Kojin.
Just so. I bid you welcome to Tamamizu.
Tamamizu. I'm so glad that he explained that and said that. It's kind of weird seeing him in Kugane where we're hiding from these like deadly swordsmen and then he just pops out of a fart cloud and was like, yo bro, just trust me. It's so much better down here where it's wetter. You knew exactly what the hell you were saying when you said that. Just saying. Alrighty, so here is what I want to do. I have, what's it? It's 11:15. I want to go and do the Rising event. I thought I was going to be able to make time, but I think it ends in like 2 days. So I think we're going to hop back to the city, main city, and do the Rising event. Because I haven't done it yet, and I want to make sure I get it before it goes away. Talked his overseas friend to try a trade, like installing, fixing air conditioners, save up money, and move away from family drama. Yeah, it's worth doing now. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, do it now. That's what I was figuring. The turtles are from Leonardo. Or is this is my first one. Buy a lot of fireworks. Wait, hold on. So I watched Asmongold react to the server shutdown for going into from 1.0 to 2.0, and I resonate 100% with him. If I was playing the game at 1.0 and it's just like they revamped the entire game and made it canon from what has happened, and it's like you just, as you're playing the game, there's this, you know, giant red moon falling from the sky, lightning is crackling, and you hear this freaking song playing, and it's just like, I got goosebumps right now. Like, legitimately, I have goosebumps. And it's like one of those things that, like, if I were there, I would have never not paid for Final Fantasy XIV. Never not played. I would have been there from, like, day effing one, like, of 2.0. Like, you got me for life. Like, that was just, there's no, that, like, I've sat there and I thought about it. I was like, there is no other possible way that you could have made that any better than what you did. It's so, and it's beautifully haunting vernacular. Beautifully haunting. Buddy, you have a good night, buddy. And it's so good. The gigaton size stones to nuke his old server with a giant dragon. Constantly spawning custom monsters to attack normally non-combat zones. I'm pretty sure also I did get that, by the way. Yeah, I got Tamamitsu. Quit where you're at in Stormblood. I'll chat about that another day. Oh, he never played it, or he never finished it. Nod. A yo-yo. Above Limsa Laminsa, I speak, of course, the fireworks to illumine these rising nights. Learning of my contribution to the previous year's festivities, she has enlisted me in our cause. We already have the ear for the organizing committee. However, Lady Yo-Yo has expressed a strong desire to consult with a storied adventurer before the final proposal. The hell? Where is a yo-yo? Alright, so we gotta go down off over here. Where are you hiding, Phoenix? Phoenix is around, you know. Phoenix has to be around. It's really good, but the Rise and Fall series, of the documentary series, is what I started on. Oh, below. This is Marauder's Guild. This is where I started. Thank you. Tried to get the Necromancer title when he barely learned how to play the game because he thought everything in Final Fantasy XIV was easy. I mean, a lot of the open world, to be fair, is fairly easy, but that doesn't mean the whole game is easy. There's quite a few difficult parts, right? I am a storied adventurer. Not only in the decorating the fair Liminson streets, but in designing and constructing the fireworks to brighten the skies above them. Near Autonoma. The event I called Depression Season is still up. Might actually renew just to catch it. I think it ends tomorrow. Yeah, it like ends tomorrow. Okay, so we're just trying to gather some stuff for some fireworks. No problem. I want to nom those ears. So very. Lalafell do have them edible ears though. Comes in on Wednesday. My current one doesn't work with the most recent upgrade. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Storm salute. All right. Am I so lazy that I would use the teleport just to Limsa? Yes, I would. Wait, is Phoenix here? Hold on. Is Phoenix stalking me? Oh no, it still caught me. My bad. It's right there. Get slide casted. I'm like looking around for Phoenix right now. Do. Is this standard crafter's gear? Is this what all crafters look like? Can someone confirm? No? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very, 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 very much a fan of those little glasses. Hilariously small. I like it. I like it a lot. Low level ones. That man is a giga crafter. I gotta talk to some people here. Middle-aged mariner. Baby levels, maybe. Until you get to the higher levels. You can get that hat on any job. It comes with the glasses. Oh, that's pretty cool. Did I miss one? I think I missed one over here. I did. Swazbleet. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hold on. Look at this person's name. You see this person's name right here? Look right here. What's that name say? What's the name say? Oh, camera died. Look at the name. Before anything, look at the name. That is it. That is impressive. I will take that name. That is a good name. Oh. Oh, wrong one. Let's do... Bonjour, I am back. We were gonna have one. Glad it was like towards the end of the stream. I need a band-aid. If you ever watch any of my videos, know that we are impressed by your names. I just got also face game. Yeah, don't worry about it. Face game always freezes. I think all 3 base game major cities let you get a monocle. I do have a monocle. Yeah, not as fancy as Scion's one. My goal, because I have Shadows Uncast, which is the Maelstrom. I have to do Shadows Uncast, which is to go and do Desmail Darkhold again. And it's just on normal. Like, I mean, there's nothing fancy about it. But I have to do Darkhold, and then I will be eligible for Storm Chief Sergeant. Not Storm Cheese Sergeant. Storm Cheese Sergeant. Okay. All right, so we're just trying to get an idea of like colors. Like, what are we doing? Cheese Sergeant. Cheese Sergeant. I was going to be the Storm Chief Sergeant, in case so you were wondering. That was a terrible one, but I don't care. It's my stream. I'll say what terrible dad jokes I damn well please. Nacho best joke. That's pretty cool. Always Bree, our cheese sergeant. You always Bree. Couldn't Bree worse. Storm sergeant. The only other dad joke that I have in the tank is not even close to related to cheese. It's like one of those things. I always try to have my jokes based around like words of like, you know, almost like trigger words, keywords, as it were. And it's like whenever I have the chance to actually, like someone brings it up, it's like, oh, how can I relate to it? Like that's kind of always my focus, my thought. Great encompassing sailor. So like whenever I try to, I'm like, oh, come on. Like someone say it. Well, you're earning your cheddar. It was a good attempt. Sleeper agent dad jokes. That's basically what it is. It's trigger words. Come on, yo-yo. Why would you ask for us to meet to talk here? Like, you can't hear anything. Don't even cram bird into a joke. Retainer 1.0, back when they were non-customizable. Equivalent. See, the fact that you guys, like I said, one little Storm Chief Sergeant, you guys are like, cheese, 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 cheese. That's the whole stream has devolved into various dairy products. That's all it is. Just... Joe Biden. That's really good. I actually really like that. Something that reminds people of the past. If you're gonna do an event like this, it's like, you did not have to put your finger up like that. All the fireworks stopped. Let's hope you are lactose intolerant. The fact that like, he never broke eye contact. He was just like, no blinking, no fear, nothing. Just straight up menacing eye contact with that. He did not need to be that aggressive. Been a little too much with Hildebrand, huh? Wait, there's an Aetherite right here. I know. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. Simply Moss finished this. The Rising event is especially that it isn't made to be cheesy. It's like, this reminds me of the meme. This reminds me of the meme where, like, the girl is walking like this and she's got her hands on her ears like this, and then her like brother's right next to him, or next to her with a horn, and he's like doot doot, and he's like tooting at her. This same vibe. The PTSD stare. I dig the Gobbird side quest and it is PTSD. Brushed up Kryl. We who are about to set sail salute you. Pint for a hint, are you in the upper or lower decks? Oh yeah, when you're finally sub, you gotta get the wind up Papa Meow minion from the Mog station. Oh yeah. What, I should do the Gobbird quest? Alright, so we gotta talk it up. We gotta go talk to, oh, this isn't even an Aether Crystal. Damn it. His judgment. Chills. Rising on your ult. There you go. to incite a rebellion. Naturally, it was all a misunderstanding. His soul had been singing songs of sedition. If not for Raynor and his relentless pursuit of the truth, I might still be lingering in the brig. He's a shrewd investigator who will brook no equivation. Yeah, you guys get it. Shall we then? That tripped up Colin Ryan too. The minion is a very minor DT spoiler. I was told that I shouldn't read the text on the last quest. Wait, what did I say? What? The minion itself is is in the trailer, so just don't read it. Oh, okay. It's not a spoiler. Oh, okay, all right. I was just making sure, guys. I rely on you to make sure that I don't read anything that I shouldn't. You guys are like, you know, like educating me. You know. But like sometimes you guys really embarrass me. It's like a teacher who's too shy to fart in public. We call that a private tutor. Say, weaved it in, dad joke. Nailed it. There we go. All right, so we swashbuckled the commander into letting us borrow all the ships for a big explosion. The minion is a spoiler. The journal entry. I'm rescuing him into a building as soon as I can. Why? A substitute, if you would. See? Had to feel it in, had to weave it in. It's okay. Give me time. I'll find a way. Half the time when I pipe up during spoiler-related discussions, I catch flack somehow from Witchy. Witchy has made it like their personal prerogative to make sure that I don't see anything that I'm not supposed to. I'm just saying. Like, and I'm very appreciative. And funny, you can rescue people into trains. I'm rescuing you into your death. All right. So Yo-Yo was able to get this guy going. Do you consider a character name minion being a spoiler? All right, so we got to go and convince the pirates to come and join us. Got it. Can you use a line of healers to make a rescue train? Yeah, I've met Kryle. If it is what I think it is, then I don't really think it's that much of a spoiler because I've seen the Dawn Trail, what do you call it? Oh man, is there no Aetherite over there? I've seen the Dawn Trail cinematic. I have seen the Dawn Trail cinematic. Yeah, Kryle in her Picto gear. She's in Dawn Trail, kind of ruins the suspense. Oh wait, no, I have to go up over here. You're calling... I was just calling Kryl. Okay, so it's just the minion text. Thank you, by the way, for lighting the path. Oh, there's a lot of people viewing a cutscene here. Can't even remember the redacted, so I'm Gucci. Hey, Captain Carnival. Yep. In depth. There you go. You know what option to pick. Wait, did they oh, I didn't even see it. Did they have the one where it's like you don't respond? Okay. He did not know what option to pick. I obviously I picked the wrong one. Though it might be, to win legitimate business, one must project the image of a legitimate businessman. Knows how she feels about him, except him. She's under April. We're finally going to be able to tease them for the first time in an event. Welcome to the club. We love it here. Don't you want to be together? Called out. That was fun. Video feed. Yeah, it moves like for some reason the camera renders a little bit different. It doesn't do it in real time for some reason. Because sometimes when I like zoom in like this, it lags a little bit. But like right now it's good. It's weird. Oh. Who's this big dude? Can't hear you over all the damn fireworks. Speak up. Captain of the Bloody Executioners. A good 40% of the events allowed you to tease these two like crazy, while the other 60% is a miserable bit in the background with them. Remember, she was spying on him in the past Moonfire Fair. What? I can't hear you. That our restaurant is called The Missing Member. Yeah, have fun with it. Woodsman. You wonder why I called you out in that video. It's because you have little factoids like this that I wasn't prepared for. I'm just saying. It's just like 4th of July week in America at 11 p.m. Damn, she got a point. Close your mouth. Has it coming and he wonders why. Apparently, she had issues with her dad growing up. Force me to restrain you again. You keep your hands off me if you want to keep them, you randy bastard. What? She could have walked away. Why did she run away like that? I'm just saying. Like, you can find Tartaru in a maid outfit in Heaven's Word working at the Forgotten Night. I can believe that, actually. So she's the top. She ran away like this. Like, that was her run animation. A girly moment. Okay, that's fine. Wouldn't be very anime if she just walked off. Like, I'm just calling it out. I'm just saying. All right. Also, by the way, the fact that all of you guys are up here with your lights, it's very, very nice. Very, very nice. Remember about the worms. Meanwhile, he is oblivious. Which I think is funny. That makes all of this so much more better, is when the guy is completely oblivious to this. Yeah, we'll wait with Yoshi P. Still hidden. Insert la la laugh. Have that princess run. All right. Oh, caffeine headache. Dude, you gotta stop doing this to us. She's what the kids call a sundry. Oh, good. You're awake. Wrong game. Naoki Yoshida, and I beckoned you here to express my gratitude. Actually, Yoshi P. The man, the myth, the legend. Must cameo from the producer of Final Fantasy 14. Yoshi P must be calling in favors. Oh, 16. To work with for the crossover. Oh, who is this mystery character? Oh. Deliver a producer's letter. Each of the rising events tease for the future of the story, but nobody knows what the tease really means until later. I remember Endwalker's still, where it was him as Endwalker Paladin with ominous words and a giant moon. Stash Girl. Brought up the hallucinogenic worms and Ishgard's water if we want to explain this canon. Legitimately, the joke Yoshi P would make every chance again. I need to talk to the Final Fantasy 16 producer about the crossover. Yoshida-san would be upset to talk about this now. That was pretty cool. I like that. I like that it was like an incorporation. Eastern sea to eastern sky, the sacred sun ascends, the voices stir of wind waves, of ropes, of sails, of friends. Who, like the golden light of dawn that streams across the sea, set sunlit sail for foreign lands, may fortune follow thee. Her journey done, so sinks the sun below the western waves, the memories stir of friends of yore asleep in watery graves. Let not our voices raised in song disturb your endless sleep, but join us in chorus and dream among the deep. Ancient Mariner's Song, a prayer. Return sail from a far horizon. This was really nice. I think they're meant to be sung. I didn't cry, but the notes are still very emotional. Nod. I'm referring to what Witchy said. They gave this event once a year. Yoshi P deliver us a message directly to us. That's cool. That was cool. This is what I will say. How can you tell if someone actually cares about their game? How can you tell if someone actually cares about their game? They do stuff like this. They do stuff like this. They don't just get on Twitter and say something. They don't just get into a public forum, on a forum, and just release notes. They do stuff like this. For 11's sake. All right. Okay. I learned it. Whatever it was, and I didn't do it. There's a destination under there somewhere. Admiral herself, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, head chef of Bismarck. Let's do the Admiral. We gotta do the Admiral. I had about 7 options here. There's 2 locked there. Oh, God. Okay, that's good to know, Azrael. Thank you. I don't know. I don't think I rebound X. I mean, I am still a part of, I did join the storm, when... Oh, wait, no, I did rebind X. Never mind. Proprietor of the Drowning Wench. What is it? Butter? It was like... Yeah, this guy. What was his name? Bateron. Bateron. Control X, not just X. Oh, okay, alright. I remember when I first started playing this damn game, I had such a tough time reading what he had to say. Like, I knew that I was going to be playing with pirates because I kind of choose Limsa and Galactic was like, yeah, it's, you know, there's pirates. But, like, they're damn, like, the apostrophes being put wherever the hell they damn well please. It used to piss me off so much because it's like, I had to sit there and be like, the hell did you say? Like, have to do another raid. Gonna be good. Read in their pirate it makes you read in their pirate accent. It's impossible for me to read. Alrighty, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, and I'm guessing that's all it is, right? Oh, thank you for spraying me. Oh, I see her. She thought she was hidden. She was trying to blend in. She was trying. Thank you, letter and a goodie. I like that. Everyone over here dancing. The rogue job quest was the hardest for this game. It's interesting because, like, I've seen many games do stuff where it's like they talk about it like, hey, thank you. They just put like end credits or something like that. But it's like in an MMO, I feel like there's a necessity for a constant, like almost ever evolving, like, thank you. Like if you're going to do a live letter, that's fine. Like that's great. Do it. But if you're going to put this out there, then you should probably be like implementing yourself into the game. You should be doing something that's like a little bit more than just like some small text, right? You gotta do something more. Let's buy some fireworks. Table lamp. That's pretty cool. It's actually just 1.0 Memphilia. Is it? Son of a bitch, it is. It's 1.0 Memphilia. That is actually really cool. Buying 10 of everything. All right, let's check it out. The hell was he hiding that? That was cool. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna buy some more. I have way too much gil and I have no self-control. God, that music is haunting. On Highlander, looking Highlander. Don't cheap out on something. Give $9.99 anything you want. It takes the same inventory space as a single one. Wow, we get knocked over by the streamer bombs. And it kind of sucks that even now that CS is still aren't quite up to motion capture. Yeah. Alrighty, I actually really like this. I like that it was just more of a direct communication to us as the players to be like, just thank you for playing, you know. And events in the final day, Sally, I know that's what's creepy. It's like a good kind of creepy. Alrighty, so that's where I'm going to call today's stream. We got some good work done on the MSQ, basically running around doing everything for everyone, what we expect. Inching ever closer to whatever this level 63 trial is. Looking forward to that. We got to, of course, do the Rising event, which is something that I really wanted to do. Again, I love hearing the haunting answers just echoing in the background. That's just like perfect. It's perfect. I want to give a shout out to all of you wonderful folk who are sitting here watching and just having a good time and listening along while I'm farting around here playing this wonderful game. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you very much so. I also do want to give a shout out to, of course, all the members of the channel who are helping me on this journey to become a full-time content creator. I thank you very much. Of course, your support is always appreciated. Imarin and Vernacular, I want to give a shout out for the donations, as well as Hero for being a caffeinated member for 2 months. 2 months straight. Of course, thank you. Big shout out to the mods, Galactic and Witchy, doing the most work. And making sure that I don't see anything that I shouldn't. And of course, like Pint Size stalking me to no end. I just want to say thank you guys, and I genuinely mean that. Thank you very much for playing along and watching me. Couple of videos out this week. I got the MSQ recap coming out on Friday. My experience in Final Fantasy 16 comes out on Wednesday. That's the goal. That's what we're doing. Always having fun stuff. Aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a great week. Go out there, knock them dead, get some coffee, do your thing. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.